Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Lisa with the Oklahoma Indian Festival, and today we are bringing you 7 wonderful artists who are going to share their art, their joy, and what they do, their passion, with you today. Um, we want to get started right away, but please know that you can ask any questions you want to, and they'll be able to answer that live for you right now. And if you're joining us on YouTube, thanks for joining us for our first live on YouTube. So we're so excited to have you with us. And so without further ado, I'm going to get started. And first up, I am going to bring you Brandy from Ageechee Stained Glass. Brandy, you're live.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. So my name is Brandy, and I'm with the Ageechee Stained Glass. We are in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, and here we do custom orders, and we also teach classes, and we sell glass supplies. So here are some new pieces that we've been doing, kind of getting ready for Christmas. Stained glass, it's very time consuming, so we're starting Christmas orders now. So if you want to order a feather, anything like that, now's the time to do that. But we have like cute stuff like these little canoes. Can you see that good, Jenna?
Yes.
And then also, anytime you come through our studio, you'll see pieces that are on display by other artists, not just us. But we like to share things that other artists make also. So you're welcome to come in and view anytime. And let's see. And then we have over here. Want to take a walk? Right
Sure,
here.
we'll take a walk.
So here, this is our tree. These are the things that we make in classes. Today, this afternoon, we have a mini feather class where students are coming in and they are making 2 small feathers each. So they're making these. This is the most popular class right here. And they make 2 different feathers. They pick out their glass. We do all kinds of fun stuff during the seasons. Here's the garden ornament. And it is social distance. We have tables that are 6 foot long. We'll show you that here in a minute. But
Okay.
so we have lots of classes. We also do youth classes also. And we are an approved EPIC vendor, EPIC Charter School. They will pay for their classes. So we do mosaics with the little kids. And then we're teaching stained glass to about 13 and up. And
So
so,
if somebody wants to get a hold of you, Brandy, and register for a class or find out more about you, what's the best way for them to do that?
we have multiple ways to contact. So through Facebook, probably the main hub to contact us is ageechee.com, and it's AGITSI.com. And there you can see pictures of all the stuff that other people make, besides just us. And then you can email me. That's also the best way to place an order too, is to email me. And then here, what we have is this is our tree right now. So these are the items that we have available. Most of these are all the pieces that we've made. This is another class. This is next weekend.
Oh, how
These
fun. Pumpkins.
aren't they so cute? And the class is about 4 hours long. Here's one of the little witch hat. We have a lot of fun making them, and our students seem to really enjoy themselves too. And of course, there's always the beloved turtles.
Yes, the turtle.
They always make me smile. And we have art from other artists also. We wanted to make that available for them to help them out. So behind me, you see some macrame. Here we do have a studio, plus we have a storefront. So you'll see some items from other artists. And then over here, we've got the Ageechee feathers right here. So these are our most popular items. And like I said, with Christmas coming up, you really need to put in your orders now. I don't usually have very many on hand because they do sell. pretty
And you
quickly.
do custom colors with those too, right?
Oh yeah, so we do get a lot of custom orders. I'm about to make one for someone's brother who they have just recently lost. So in memory of him, a lot of feathers are done in memory of. So we really like making these. And then Steve, he's also a Cherokee artist. He sells items here as well. So this is his phone holder. We had
Okay.
is the sun in the way? Yeah, like
Yeah,
there we go.
there you go. That's better lighting. There we go.
We had
Perfect.
4 of these just a couple days ago, and there's only 2 left. And so, you can come in here. There are supplies, and then over here, there's multiple artist work that you'll see in here. So here's 10 buffaloes, a mask and their contact information. Then we have next to us, we have our beautiful cards from Mariah.
Right.
that
And
mean-
Lesmo Art.
Yeah, those are so cute. And keep moving down, Jenna. Here we've got glass cutters. This is my favorite kind of glass cutter. So even if you're in stained glass, you need supplies, we've got you handled now. We can get you started. We can teach you, get you started. We've got jewelry. This is the Agichi jewelry right here. So we also do feathers on necklaces or with lead-free solder. We can custom do those. And then we've got our beloved Cherokee copper work in here too. And let's see, Grandmother Turtle, she never gets old. We love her.
She's a favorite.
We've got some Agichi feathers by Steve here. We've got Christmas ornaments. And then I love the mystery. We have your mystery boxes here, also from Cherokee Copper and Mismo stickers. And so if you need glass, you need gifts, you just need some motivation, we've got you.
Come in, take a class, do a little shopping, get all your Christmas gifts taken care of. So how long? Oh, that's your favorite, the marble?
I wear this all the time. It matches everything.
How long is the wait for, or the lead time, I should say, for the Agichi feathers for Christmas? If people want to get an order in for a custom order from you,
they need to get them in like as soon as possible. I had an order of 10, and it took me about a month to get all those done because each feather, stained glass is all done by hand. And it's very time consuming. Plus, in this shop, this is a family business. I am a 3rd generation stained glass artist. It is me. And then Haley, my oldest daughter, she works here too. And she makes pieces as well. And then Jenna, who is my cameraman today, she does a few hours.
Jenna.
All the kids kind of pitch in and work and help, and it is a family business.
That's
also
wonderful.
Have a family emergency, I'll stick a sign on the door. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah.
But we really love what we do, and our hearts go into our pieces that we make. Look, that's convenient. Look, there's a heart piece. Our hearts. Anyway, so actually, we started a piece earlier, and by the end, our goal is by the end of this online event that we will have this done.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try to check back in with you and see if we can't see how that comes along.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Brandy. I'm gonna take it out over to Idati Jewelry for now. So,
all right, love these guys. Okay, we'll see you later.
We'll see you. You gotta unmute, I think, guys. Unmute. Okay.
How about that?
Yeah. There we are. I was just getting ready to cut to somebody else.
So that one's Robbie.
We are at Dottie Jewelry.
I don't know if you can see me. I don't know if you can see him, but he's there.
Heck yeah.
How are you doing, Lisa?
Good. Thanks for joining us today, guys.
Well, you're welcome.
So-
We're always glad to be here.
So
But-
show me a couple of your best sellers and something that you're absolutely proud of.
Oh my goodness. How about we start with some rings? Robbie's made some beautiful new rings here recently. And so we just threw a few up there to kind of show you kind of one of the categories of what we do.
This one is made out of a spider web Kingman, and it is
Red Web.
Red Web Kingman turquoise. It's a very nice one. Very nice one. Love that piece of turquoise.
So we also do some statement pieces. So some of the big stuff that you see right there is some of the things we can do, some of the everyday wear, including greens. So not everything is going to be blue. Turquoise has such great character. Some of the new sets. This is white coral.
Oh,
uh,
gorgeous.
beautiful. Yeah, it's a very petite and small little necklace. My big old fingers hardly pick it
a
up.
few of them have a light pink hue to them, but that is the uniqueness of that white coral. Really
Yes.
cool.
So then we've mixed a little bit of red coral in there with it. See if we can move our board. We've got the stacker bracelets. Once again, with the turquoise, you've got a variety of color in there, from some real green stuff to some beautiful bright blue. But then,
Gotta have a bracelet. Gosh.
and then
Bracelets. I mean, you can wear those with everything every day. How much would bracelets like that run?
so these bracelets are running $50 on the two here. Actually, those three. This one's $75. Got a little more higher quality turquoise there, but we started $35 on some of the bracelets. The one that I've got on today is one that we put out there at $40.
Oh, that's very reasonable. That would
we-
make a perfect Christmas gift in my book.
Christmas is here.
we love the way you
Christmas is
think.
here.
Yes,
It is time, guys. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, let us know. Check in, leave us a comment. The artists have been working hard all year, and this makes perfect gifts. And if you want a custom piece done, you really need to get a hold of any of our artists now who do custom work, and they will be happy to help you out and get things started.
So some more of the things that we do are earrings. These are little post earrings that are just the simple little posts. That is some Ithaca Peak turquoise, so beautiful bright blue, but some are just sterling. Some of the greens and different.
Steven, we've got a
Yes.
question from Facebook. Somebody wants to know what the white stone is. They said the white stone on the right, which is probably not white, but the light was picking it up white.
Gotcha. So you talk about just a beautiful blue turquoise. This is one of the high grades from Tibet, and it's one of the blue Tibetan turquoises. And those are not as common as the green. We get our turquoise from all over the world. We buy them from the mines. We buy them from reputable people. And I don't know. Say if we could make a suggestion, Robbie, about buying turquoise, we get asked all the time, where do you get your turquoise?
You got to know who you buy your turquoise from. Reputable sellers, reputable dealers. So you've got to make sure, because we have even bought turquoise that we thought really looked nice before, and then we get it, and it's trash. It's made up. It's fake. So we just
It's a
go and
composite
throw
or
it-
a towelite that's been dyed, or
yeah,
Sometimes,
and we'll throw
yes.
it away. That way, it never gets out. And we'll just eat the loss, and that's fine with us because we don't want it in our stuff.
Well, it's a learning curve, and we know who to deal with next time
Uh-huh.
or not deal with next time.
right.
So, but some of the beautiful
I hope that
speckles,
answered the question on that white, on the blue turquoise there.
say it's
It
actually
does kind
blue.
of look like white. I agree.
But and then I wanted to show you some bracelets before we get out of here.
Oh, those cuffs are gorgeous.
Say that we not only do the stackers, but we also do the cuffs. Say some green Royston. We've got this is blue lapis in
I
here.
feel it.
I'm not real sure.
That one is a Kingman right
So
there.
it's a
It's
little
a
blue
stabilized Kingman.
Yep. And then we do some beadwork. And so here's a piece of or a necklace that's got some beadwork in it. Here are some sets, some earring, and just on a silver chain, just a piece. But this is the type of beadwork that we do. It's 13 cuts, seed beads from Czechoslovakia. So looks like I'm making a mess of things, but I think you can get the idea and see what they are. And we just wanted you to see what we do and say Robbie's Rattle. Can't forget Robbie's Rattle.
Yeah, perfect first baby gift or christening gift or any of those. Mo says that you did get the right stone, and thank you for showcasing that stone for him. It was beautiful.
Our pleasure.
Good. Heck yeah. Nice.
Well,
What?
guys, do you have anything special or any special offers going on right now that customers can take advantage of?
Right now we're bundling things. So if somebody's got just a single piece that they're looking at, we make a good price on it. If you're interested in 2 or more pieces, well, we'll bundle some prices together and see if we can't make out a deal.
If
Knock
this
out a couple
particular-
gifts.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say knock out a couple of gifts at a time that way.
Yes, yeah. But like I said, that gentleman that was looking at this necklace, if he were interested in this, we could try to match up some earrings, maybe even do a bracelet, maybe 2 necklaces, one for each of them, his and hers. A ring would not be out of the question to do this. So a pendant necklace, a brooch of any kind, a bolo. This could be hers and a nice bolo for him. So there's a lot of things we can do to make it a bundled gift for the family, if you will.
So if Mo wanted to get a hold of you, what would be the best way to contact you?
Well, the best way to contact us is direct, and we'll get our phone numbers up. We just noticed we didn't have a card out, and we'll have both those numbers listed. But our Facebook page is Idati Jewelry, and it's spelled Irari is how you spell Idati. And Idati is the Pawnee word for brother. And so we are brothers, Robbie and I are, Pawnee Nation. And so our jewelry is Idati Jewelry. We've got a Facebook page, and then we've also got an Instagram, which we do post some of these products on there. This is brand new, a little one that Robbie made just this last week, I think. And I just think it's cool. But anyway, that's the easiest way to get a hold of us. And say, we'll get you. I got sidetracked there. I like that piece. But we'll get
Do you think, could you say that one more time? Maybe a little closer to the mic so people are saying your voice is a little low.
Okay, our the name of our business is Oh, you can hear the dogs now. Idati Jewelry, and it's spelled Irari. I'm going to say that again. Irari. It's pronounced in a D sound. The R sounds like a D in our Pawnee language, and it's pronounced Idati. So Idati Jewelry. And they can go on to Idati Jewelry on Facebook, and they can get a hold of us there. Say we are just somewhat unprepared today, and we don't have a card available to look at to show you. But on there, it'll have our phone numbers.
Okay, I just went ahead and put your name up on the screen so everybody can see that down.
Good. Thank you.
Down in the left-hand corner. And
Robbie White and Stephen White.
Right. So, and to just go to Idati Jewelry. We'll have the links up in the comments below for you. And thanks, guys. Always appreciate having you on.
Thank you, Lisa.
We're excited for the show today. You've got some great artists on here.
Well, thanks. I am going to bring up another jewelry artist. So here we go. Tiffany. Oh, I think you need to unmute yourself. It's not letting me unmute you.
There we go. Me and my big fat fingers hit the
There we
wrong
go.
button.
So
Okay.
thank you for joining us all the way from California today.
Yes, yes. Glad to be here. Okay, I have a couple of new
So-
designs, actually.
Oh, yay.
I have actually it is it's kind of a little bit of an inspiration that everybody can kind of relate to. You know how life kind of beats you down and you get all beat up and scuffed and bruised and everything. And so I came up with kind of a line, and it's rings and cuffs that have a hammer texture that kind of lets you relate to it, showing that like it can get, you can be all beat up, and the hammer texture is relating to how life beats you down, but you can still have all the scars and the beat marks and still be beautiful and live through it. So, I don't know how I'm gonna, let's see, let's try and do this. So here is, let's see if I can do this without bringing in a glare.
Okay. Bring it over a little bit to the center, I think.
Am I getting there?
Okay.
There we go.
There we are. Whoop.
Almost. There we are. So there's one of it. Oop. Had it. There we go. That's part of it. That's the copper. I get there and it goes away. There we go. That's the copper one. There. And then I've got the teeny narrow. This is like a stacker. This is the sterling. So you could stack them. Let me find there. There we go. The sweet spot. That. See, I'm blocking my face out. There we go. Am I in? Tell me when I'm there.
You get there, then it goes away.
I
The
know.
camera's having a hard time focusing on it because it's so beautiful.
Oh, no, I'm moving. There we go. I keep moving. It's my problem. There we are. So there's that one. And then I've got rings. So this might be a little easier with my fingers. Here we go. Am I going the right way? Wrong way?
The light. Oh, okay. We're getting it. There we go. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes pay attention, real close attention, because the camera focuses in and out, but gorgeous work. Tiffany, tell us now, you are a metalsmith, a lapidary artist. What other jewelry trainings and disciplines do you do?
Let's see, I'm a bench jeweler, silversmith, lapidary, blacksmith, anything that pretty much ends in smith. And let's see, I guess that pretty much covers it.
Well, wonderful.
Yeah. And then I've got, this might be a little easier. I've got these. Let's see where I could focus. Earrings here. These are turquoise.
Now, is that turquoise or is that?
Yeah, that's turquoise. And then I've got, like I said, these are all new designs here.
That's exciting. That's perfect for Christmas.
Yeah, and these are just, these have different, if I can hold them still, different, come in different types of stone settings. This is Baltic amber. I think, there we go.
I thought it was, even
Yeah,
while we moved around, the way it just shone the shine and the luminosity of it.
Baltic amber. And then this one is pink opal. And I actually mined this opal.
You mined the opal?
Yeah, there's a lot of opal down way down south, almost to Mexico, right about Mexico, Arizona area. There's a lot of, you can find opal down there. A lot of it is like pink opal, like common opal, but you can find some nice fire opal, some orange opal, and like some real, like the good opal. But you can find a lot of pink opal down there.
But that's
And-
impressive. It's like instead of farm to table, you're literally field to bench.
Yeah.
And do it all.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I've got, this is another one. Let's see if I could, so you could see the hammer texture. This is a planished texture on here. There you go. If I can hold it still long enough.
Are all these up on your website, Tiffany?
Well, some of these I actually just patinaed last night. So I'll be getting them up this afternoon. If there's some of them and some aren't. And then this one here, this one might be tough to show. This one is called Sand and Sea, because if you could see the wavy texture on it.
A little bit. Yeah, the computer camera's not doing it justice. So I'm sure once you get your photographs done and on the website.
Actually, this one is on the website.
Oh, it is. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because this one I call it Sand and Sea because you can't really tell that the texture is kind of a matte texture, but then it's got a wavy design. Let's see if I can get the black background. And that just makes it worse. It's got a wavy texture, a wavy edge, and then it's really polished, and then it's got a matte texture. And so my inspiration behind this was the ocean. And so you're standing on the sand, and then you've got the sparkly waves coming in.
Perfect.
And so that was my inspiration for this one.
Well, it's just beautiful work as always. And if somebody wanted to get something like that as a gift for somebody or do custom orders, how long would it take you to get that out to them?
Well, I try to keep, I always have silver in stock. And since a lot of people aren't ordering, I only keep about one of each size in stock, but I can literally bang something out like this. These are hand forged. The sand, the texture is rolling mill, but it's just flat, metal. And so these are contoured. I don't know if you can tell. See how it's got a curve? Yeah. So it's all hand forged. So it takes me about 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. So you order, you can fulfill an order pretty quickly for somebody if they need it.
Depending on my backlog, how many orders I have coming in, but yeah, it doesn't take that long.
Well,
I like to beat metal in it.
well, that's good to know. Well, we don't want people waiting till the last minute. So order now if you can, if you think you want something for Christmas.
And do it now too, because silver is fluctuating and I'd hate to have to raise my prices. And right now it's kind of down, but just recently it had jumped up almost $8 an ounce. So if you want to order, you better
good jump
for spikes again.
So, well, and do you have any specials or anything that people should know about?
Right now, I have probably 80% of my copper and brass cuffs are $20 off.
Okay, so
that's a good deal.
People probably should come on and order now, especially with the silver prices going up. They'll save significantly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Tiffany. We are going to shoot it over to John and Mary Beth, and again, thanks, Tiffany. It's always a pleasure having you on here with us. John and Mary Beth, you are live. Going to bring you up solo or duo because you're not solo. You're a pair. You guys need to unmute yourself.
I guess that would help, huh? All
Hey, we
right.
love looking at you guys and your beautiful art, but we like to hear from you too.
All right. Well, I'm Mary Beth.
So, how are you guys doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great. We actually have, being stuck at home, everybody talks about how terrible it is being stuck at home. We're actually enjoying it. So
Oh yeah.
we get along pretty well and gotten a lot of things done. So it's been
It's
You
good.
guys
been,
have
been interesting and good. Yeah.
been working on some new art too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
John, you had a fun new design come out. Was it this week?
Oh yeah, the one for this week. Yeah.
Hold it straight up next to mine. Right here.
Let's see.
Yeah. Now, is that glitter
No.
like part
No,
of the
it's
design,
all-
or is that in
Yeah,
the?
it's
in
part of
the
the design. It's a sublimated print, so it's actually embedded into the coating on the aluminum. So it's not going to wash off.
So the
peel
sparkles
off.
won't come up on your clothes.
Yeah, they're little. They're like little white dots.
It's like stars. Just gotta.
Oh, it definitely comes across the sparkles in the photos too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So we got a couple comments. Someone says, "Hey, my favorite couple."
Hey, who said that?
Tana.
Aw,
I know she's sweet.
Here.
So
Very sweet, very sweet. So I just got done. I don't remember if in the last one. Can you change our name on the screen?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. So I think the last show I was talking about that I was doing the book illustrations for Indian Shoes for Cynthia Lydic Smith's children's book Indian Shoes. So I finished that, and so now the originals are going to be up for sale. I've got a few of them that I've entered into CSAM, which is Southeastern Art Show and Market. And I was going to share a few of them here today so people could see in case they haven't. I don't think anybody has. But so just a few of them. There's Ray and his grandpa at Wrigley Field. We've got a nervous little flower girl here.
Oh, that would be a perfect flower girl gift if anybody's getting married.
Right. This is Ray had a little school project. He was going to enter an art contest. And this one is after his grandpa had messed up his haircut. So he decided to just dye it the team colors. So that was the team's reaction for that. Here is Aunt Wilhelmina fixing breakfast, country style breakfast.
I think that's my favorite. That's really nice.
Yeah, I like that one.
Are all these up on your website, Mary Beth?
No.
So if somebody sees something they want, they need to message you or
Yes.
send you an email.
And these will all be matted and framed as well. So this one's the money jar where Ray dumped out his money so that he could buy a pair of moccasins for his grandpa. And this is Indian Shoes here. And that's all I've got in here to show for that one.
And John's put up his snag.
So the two books that are published with my illustrations so far, I wanted to share with you real quick. So they are available online for purchase. I'd have to research and find out where. But the first one is by Tracy Lewis, Into the Wilderness. And so I just have a little illustration in this one. And then the other one is the one that got my foot in the door here for doing illustrations. And this is a great, great book of anthologies. And the anthology that I illustrated was for Tracy Sorrell, a Cherokee author. And so there's my illustration in that one. So it's so cool to actually see it out in print now.
Are you gonna sign any books for people in the near future? Or?
We had planned on doing it at Cherokee Holiday. Tracy, we were going to set up a book signing, but and like a little pop-up art show. But of course, pandemic. The children's book, I'm not sure. I know Cynthia is booked all through next year. So I don't know. We might be doing some online things for the schools. We've talked about that, but other than that, right now I'm starting a new book deal with, I don't know how many of you on here know who Hastings Shade was. His widow and his brother got together and talked to Chris Touton about putting together a book with a lot of information that Hastings had gotten together. And so myself and Roy Boney Jr. were asked to do all the illustrations for that book. So, and it's going to be called Cherokee Earth Dwellers. So we just started on that project, and hopefully that one will be out by next summer, 2021. So I'm excited about that one. It's going to be
exciting. So excited for you and all the successes and everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And beautiful stuff. Now you have an in-person show coming up for the both of you later this month, or I should say October, don't you?
Yeah, October. Oh gosh, I guess I should have had that ready. October. I think it's October 17th and 18th in Catoosa, which you'll see it on our. If you go onto our Moonhawk Art Facebook page, then the information should be on there. Did you want to show some of the, I don't know if everybody's on here that was on here last time. We wanted to share again some of the new designs that John has done for the cuff bracelet.
Yes. We want to see those, John.
There you go.
This is one. It's
I love them.
I love it. That looks like it's painted.
yeah, every square is hand painted. I mean, there's no
The original work is
the
hand
original
painted.
work. Yes, it's all
So
hand painted.
meticulous, John.
Yeah, it was all little. I think it's the same size as how I painted it. So
That's amazing.
thank you, Mado.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love
And
the
same
color.
thing, some might look at that and think that I used a program or something, or there we go.
And here's the smaller ones that go with those.
No, I think those are on your website now, aren't they?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Yes, all three of the new designs are on the
Of
website.
John's design. Okay.
Mhm.
Just
Yes.
so they can go ahead and grab those. And I know you guys ship pretty quickly. And
Yes, we try to. So we do have something new that we are experimenting with. Right now, we only have 2 samples. Where'd the wolf go? Yeah.
show
Okay,
us.
well,
Don't keep us in the dark. Hurry up.
Probably not.
We'll just do 2 samples. I'm sorry. I know we're limited on time. Okay, so
Oh, that's
our
okay.
supplier, our sublimation supplier. So all of the items behind us that you see that we print on are all through a printing process called sublimation. So the coffee mugs, the ceramic tiles, and all of the cuff bracelets are all sublimated. So our supplier called us and said, she knows what we do. And she said, I think you'll really like this new product that we have. I'm going to send you a sample. I want you to try it. So we've only printed a couple of them just so that we could see if it's something that we thought we wanted to do. And we love them. So it is like a mother of pearl shell that you can print on.
Wow. That sounds so cool.
So this is one of our first ones. And I wish
go up a little higher or lower, because there you go. So
I wish that you could see how it has that kind of iridescence to it, but it's really hard to tell on here.
You
So
can see
that
the
is
shell
printed on shell.
behind
Yes,
the
and you
image.
can see the shell in real life. You can see the shell. It's really really neat. Here's another one. So these are the two that we printed so far. You can kind of see it better on that one, I guess.
So this is all your original art, and you just reproduce it on something.
Right. Yes.
We have got a viewer from France tuning in, Mary Beth.
Great.
Nice.
Who is that viewer? Is it somebody I know?
Marie Broncher.
Marie.
don't know
Hello,
if that's-
Marie. I don't have
So
my
it's so
Facebook.
exciting that we're reaching people all over the world today. Those shell necklaces, will those be of it? You said you're in love with them, so those will be able to look forward to
Yes.
seeing those on the website.
Yes. We will eventually, once we're going to have to get a few ordered in. I'm kind of worried that they might be back ordered because it's a new product now. So, and that one has a real nice sheer to it as well.
That was beautiful. I couldn't tell if something was printed on it, but I really picked up the iridescence.
It's a wolf. Yes.
Okay.
It's one of
It's the-
John's wolf designs. Can you see it?
Yes, yes. Gorgeous. Both the
And-
design
And they're double sided.
so you could print on the back side.
Yes. So,
That
and
is so
these
fun.
will retail once we put them together with, put the little, what is this called? This little thing right here.
Oh, the
Jumper. Yeah. Once we get that on there and the chain, then they're going to retail around $19.99 for the necklace.
Are
And
you kidding me? That is so reasonable, guys. You're getting
And then
original artwork printed onto shell. You don't know how lucky you are if you get one of these.
And then we're also going to order some matching or some earrings to do matching earrings as well. And I'm not sure how much we will charge for those yet. We'll have to see how much we have into them.
So when you have those, be sure to share them to the Oklahoma Indian Festival Marketplace, as well as share to the Oklahoma Indian Festival page, and we'll let everybody know that they're available.
Right.
And did you have any specials or anything you wanted to share with the people, or anything else, other news?
Yeah, I can set up, what do you think, 10% off if people want, if you're watching the live event, anything that you see behind us. So let me see if I can move this a little bit. So we've got the tiles, the mugs, the bracelets. We've got a fuchsia clays hanging up. Yeah, so we can do 10% off of anything you see here. And you will have to either post in the comments or send us a message on Facebook, and we can work it out with you. Because if you just go to the website and try to order, then we won't, know that this is where you saw it. So yeah, just drop us a message. So it's under facebook.com/Moonhawk Art. That's MOONHAWK. Our website is moonhawkart.com. Our email is moonhawkart@gmail.com. So you can reach us through any of those three. And actually, you can reach us on Instagram as well. Instagram
Perfect.
/Moonhawkart.
Well, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you joining us here today, and I hope the rest of your day goes wonderful. I am going to bring up one of our new artists, Sarah.
Thanks, guys.
Suede and Spruce. Did I get that right? Sarah, you need to.
Dang it, I told myself I wasn't going to forget to unmute, and then I forgot.
So,
Hello.
Sarah, did I get that right? Suede and Spruce?
Yeah, so on Facebook, it's Suede plus Spruce. But then I have Instagram also, and it's Suede and Spruce on Instagram because it wouldn't let me do the plus sign in there. So, but yeah, basically all together, Suede and Spruce.
And we've got that down there in the corner so that you can see it. And tell us what you do, Sarah.
So a couple of years ago, I started woodworking. We wanted to make some gifts for Christmas for family instead of buying. And that just kind of turned into a new love affair obsession. Most everything that we do is done on table saw, but it's like woodworking. So can be furniture type things, can be artsy type things. Art turned into furniture. We've done several pieces. So far, more wall art type things have been the biggest. Everything has been custom orders so far due to like normal work engagements, but that's actually going to be changing in the next week. So hopefully we can get some actual backstock made to just have on hand to sell. But I lost my train of thought. Where was I going with that? Help me, Lisa.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to see if I can't figure this out and share the screen because you've sent me some of the pictures of your stuff.
Yes. So I still do have the one feather that hadn't been picked up yet that I can show. If y'all can actually see this, if I'm far enough back. Oh, wrong way. This way. Okay. So kind of like the stained glass, and she talked about a lot of people doing feathers as like a memory. There's more of them. Those were actually the first ones that I did. I did several for family last year after my grandpa passed away, and I had just kind of thought of it as kind of like the saying goes, when a feather appears, your angel is near. And so that kind of turned into one of our bigger sellers right there. Most everything that we do is on like a plywood backing because everything is all wood, so it gets really heavy. So we try to do the plywood so that it stays as light as possible, especially if it's more wall art. But everything in the front is usually pallet wood that we have broken down, recycled, repurposed. Most of it we don't even bother to sand down unless it's actually going on to a furniture piece, so nobody gets splinters. But I tend to like the pieces that have the most knot. Wrong side. The most knots. I don't know if y'all can see it. Knots and imperfections and splits, even, or even like nail holes, because it just gives so much more character to the wood. You know, the knottier the better. But
The naughtier or the naughtier?
well, just depends on how you spell it. Naughtier the better.
So tell us a little bit about this piece I'm getting ready to put on. It's a very big size.
Okay. Yes, that one, as you can see, is almost as tall as me. That was our very first piece that we did that started everything. And it actually got turned into a coffee table for my mom's Christmas present that year. So it's pretty massive and pretty heavy. It took up like the whole back of the bed of our truck. But I had just seen some stuff kind of online and was just like, I really want to do this because we had just gotten a table saw. And so that's kind of where it all started. It's just every single piece is an individually cut piece. So that's how all of our other, even like the wall art is. And it's all done on the table saw. Like really right now, all I have is a table saw and a Dremel. And then, oh, I forgot the name, but then there's another smaller hand saw, but so far everything's table saw. But it's pretty cool. We tend to like, or at least I tend to like the more geometric shapes. I like a whole bunch of different pieces put together, and I really like the melding of a more traditional picture or whatever it is kind of melded with the geometric of being more modern. And so so we have kind of more native inspired pieces like what she's got on the screen, but we also have done like bear, hummingbirds, deer. We've just done, well, seems like a lot of things, but then in the
Yeah, I was
grand
gonna
scheme,
say, I
not
can
many
pull up
yet,
that deer
but we're getting
report.
there.
Yeah. So how much would one of your pieces run
Okay, so
if somebody
something
wanted to?
like the feather size, I don't know if you can kind of, which is still pretty large. I really haven't done anything too terribly small yet. I can't get the angle on there right. But something like this tends to start at $60 to $65. Of course, it's going to vary in price depending on how big it is, and then also about how many pieces. Because, like, if you can see on the deer, every single one of those is a different piece, even down to the teeny tiniest one. So, of course, the more intricate it's going to be a little pricier. So it's all just like I said, it's all been completely custom. So, but yeah, probably something like this would start at 60 to 65, depending on what you're wanting and colors. If there's any particular kind of wood that you want it made out of, all that different kind of stuff.
So we have a really good question from the people watching. How do you get it to stay together?
Well, if it's a much, much larger piece, we nail it down, or, well, nail and wood glue, but like this one, good Lord. Okay. There's there's a little better. You can kind of see me over. But this is actually all wood glued down. So we go through a lot of wood glue, but everything stays. There's a good, oh, over here. You can see the knots better right there. But yeah, so if it has to be nailed down, we do the smaller, teeny tiny, kind of like baseboard nails, those kinds of things, and that helps it stay in.
So people want to get a hold of you, they can join your Facebook group, and we have got that up in the comments for you on Facebook. So, and we will add that to our YouTube stream here in a little bit. So they can go ahead and join your group. They can ask you questions. They can order things. And probably now is a good time to start those Christmas orders, right?
Yes, we are getting caught up on orders that we have now, and then definitely in October if you're wanting something for Christmas. So far, we've tried to tell people, we're usually about a month out as far as projects. It's been a little crazy the last few months, so we had gotten a little bit behind, but now with some of our like my time schedule and all that changing, we're going to have a lot more time to get everything punched out. So I would generally say, give us 2 weeks, but really the longer notice you can give us, that would be better.
The earlier the better. Yeah.
Yes, the earlier the better. And I just realized I spelled suede wrong on there. Go figure. Yeah,
Okay.
that's me. But for now, the Suede and Spruce is a Facebook group. In the next couple weeks, I'm looking at getting an actual page set up so that everybody doesn't have to request to join and all of that. It's just, an easy go-to page. But for now, it's the Suede and Spruce group. Just ask to join, and then you can message us on there.
And we've got that up on the screen for everybody to see, the facebook.com Suede and Spruce, so they can follow that link. Wish it was a hyperlink, but it's not. And sorry, my dog just came in the room or is leaving the room. So I am going to go ahead and we're going to bring Greg on next. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate having you.
Thank you.
So let me go ahead and bring Greg from Cherokee Copper on.
Hello, everyone.
How are you doing, Greg?
Doing good. I'm Greg Sykes from Cherokee Copper. We are a.
Can you speak up just a little bit, Greg? I don't think your mic is picking it up.
Okay. Is this better for you?
I think, yeah. Let us know if you have any
Okay.
problems hearing in the comments. So
We are
go ahead,
a Cherokee family. We're a Cherokee family jewelry company that, as my daughter has Mesmo arts, and I'll show you some of her stuff here. And the uniqueness is that it's a family-run business. As you know, my wife Lisa does the social work, the marketing. She's the brain behind the group, and also we have my Mariah, who does Mesmo, Joshua Stice, who does all our earrings and does a lot of our hammer work. Katie, she's our inspiration, our marketing and kind of design. And me, I do all the metal work and all the copper work here. So I'm going to switch the camera around and show you some of the jewelry. Lisa doesn't know this, so I'm going to show you my table, and I get yelled at of how unorganized my table is. But hey, I'm a jeweler, and that's the way we are. So here's a little bit. Here's Mariah's stuff of Mesmo. Here's her turtle, her mountains, and her pine tree. And all of this can be seen at our CherokeeCopper.com website. So this is the item where you can go to look and get Mariah's Mesmo art, postcard or message cards, and also she has stickers too. So if you have that loved one that needs a card or a message card, this is one of the neat things is to get and send somebody a custom made piece, and also stickers. The other item is here's our Cherokee tier pendant. As you can tell, here is my hand, so it's quite large. It's about 4. It's a 22-inch chain. It's a gorgeous piece on that. We also have the earrings. These are made by Joshua. These are our handmade hammered copper earrings and copper pin earrings. And then we also go into our smaller pendants. And that is one thing that's interesting being a jewelry company is that if you don't know, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3", a big guy. And I always look at what women wear on a daily basis. And I found out that they really don't like to wear the big stuff, only on the special occasions and etc. Ladies love to wear the small stuff every day. So we came out with this line of our Cherokee copper jewelry in a smaller size. This right here is probably about 3/8. Here is 1 inch. It also has the syllabary on it, our Cherokee syllabary. We also have it in the larger 1.5s and the big 2-inch. So we have the individual. Also, we have our big 6 pendant, gorgeous necklace on our website that is full of our syllabary. You need to check that out. And our Cherokee star.
Yeah, they're the gorgeous.
We have our
statement
bracelets. These are gorgeous turquoise and also garnet. And our classic cuff. These are gorgeous to stack with or an individual. We have these in men's sizes and also women's sizes. So these
I like
can
the
be
classic
stacked.
cuff stack.
We also
with
have
the,
the German silver if you'd like these also. Check our website out. And then for needing something to hold back the hair, we have the barrettes. And this is one thing that I used to, when I was dating Lisa, I'd always call these boingy boingies because I'd sit there and play with these when I was dating Lisa. And those are barrettes. And we have these in hammered copper. And this is a satin finish. And we have them on the small side for smaller or also for the big hair. So there's a lot of stuff that we have. And we do a lot of custom work. So if you are coming into or would love to have a custom piece made for your loved one, give us a call. Check us out. Give me an email. Shoot us a phone call. And we are able to talk with you, work with you to design that custom piece. And we can get it designed and get it to you. For the guys out there, don't wait until the 15th of December and ask for a custom piece. If you're in a push, I'll
November
work with you.
15th might work.
But check us out at CherokeeCopper.com. We're able to help you and just always put a smile on that special person when they get a gift from us.
Well, thank you, Greg. Thanks for joining us. And
Lisa, back to you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us and telling us those stories from when we used to date and how you used to steal my barrettes and use them as toys.
So
for those of you who don't
still
know, I am, but you were solo on the screen, so let me go ahead
something's happening
and
here. Okay.
Can you hear me? Greg, can you hear me?
Here we are.
Okay, so
Lisa?
yeah, thanks for sharing those stories of how you used to steal my barrettes. So, telling stories. For those of you who don't know, Cherokee Copper was founded by myself.
Your
and
mic's
Greg.
off, Lisa.
Let me go ahead and. I don't know what's happening. It's saying it's
Still
on.
can't
Can you
hear
hear
you.
me? Well, how about that? Okay. I am not sure what's going on. Greg, you might have to be the host for our next person. We're going to bring Brandy
Mic's
back. Okay, hold on. You can't hear me, but Mary Beth says she can hear. So I don't know what.
Still
so
off.
I'm gonna bring on Brandy. So let me know if you can hear me, and if you're having any problems, just put it in the comments below so they can hear us. Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm gonna bring back Brandy, see what her progress is on her stained glass. Brandy.
Hey, am I unmuted? Can you hear me?
Yes, you are. So
Okay.
let me change this out quick. So let's see where you're at.
All right. So we have cut our glass, we have grinded our glass, and we have applied our copper foil tape to every individual piece of glass. So now we are soldering. So me and Jenna made this piece and we did pretty good timing. Actually, it makes me think that maybe I should have more pieces done than I do. I just need to be live and have pressure. So now what we're doing is my favorite
You work
part.
better when you have an audience.
Yeah. So we're soldering now. And the copper foil is what the solder sticks to. And the copper foil is what really holds everything together, the glass. So this iron is about, let's see, this iron is actually set pretty high. But usually it's about 700 degrees as the temperature of the iron.
You don't want to burn yourself with that.
Go through, yeah. I haven't. I've burnt my hair before.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it doesn't smell good either. But we have a group that is going to come in here in about an hour, and they're going to be making their first stained glass pieces. So that's pretty exciting that I get to not only get to do this all day, every day, but I get to teach others how to do it too. This piece will be available. Yeah. This piece will be available for sale. And it'll be on our website, or you can just email me. We can also make more if you have certain colors that you would like. I was doing this live from my Facebook when we first started cutting out all the glass. And sometimes if I'm having a day up here where I'm by myself and I need company, I'll do live, from Facebook, and sometimes let people help me pick out glass and other things.
How fun.
I'm a good babbler.
Okay, so we're going to let you continue working on that, and I am going to bring up, we're going to have you over there on the side, and I'm going to bring up Julie from Water Spider Creations. And
Okay, can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Good, good. I switched to my laptop so we could like have a little bit more width for viewing. But hi, how are you guys doing?
Good, good. Thanks for joining us. This is your first time on, isn't it?
Yeah, this is my first time on. So anxiety. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm really glad to be here. I'm excited to do this event. I'd planned on doing them before, but life has been crazy. COVID's been crazy. But I'm here now, so that's all that matters.
Well, good, good, good. So you've had, like you said, some crazy, exciting, good stuff happening though too, haven't you?
Yeah, I really have. I was awarded 2 grants that I applied for to build a new art studio. So I'm actually in the middle of that right now. It should be finished next week. I know I keep saying that, but it should be next week, completely finished. So that'll be good. So my art studio right now that's in my house is kind of in transition of packing up boxes and kind of making sure I have little things to stay out that I can, work on and piddle with that. But, and I also was selected as the recipient of the 7 Feathers Award from the Cherokee Phoenix, and that's for cultural preservation. So 7 people are chosen each year for like different things like health and business and things like that, community service. And I got the Cultural Preservation Award this year. So it's pretty exciting.
That is. So, okay, we kind of jumped into the middle of things without introducing you, other than that you're Julie with Water Spider Creations. And you're getting an award from the Cherokee Phoenix, so we're going to surmise that you're Cherokee.
Yes.
What is that art form, Julie? Would you share that with everybody?
Well, I'm mostly a textiles artist and mainly a textiles artist, as you can see behind me. I sew. I've been sewing since I was 3 years old, so for 22 years now. I also make feather capes like you see here. I'm one of, I believe, 3 of us here in Oklahoma that are doing that right now that are Cherokee, and I believe there's 3 Chickasaw people that are doing this. I also make 18th century regalia, so wrap skirts, wool breech cloths, anything from that century, long straight skirts, things like that. I finger weave. I weave flat reed baskets. I combine things like you can see in this skirt here. I combine.
Yeah. You entered.
So that's a basket design that I combined with fabric and ribbon, and I just basically wove it like I would a basket, but just flat, not forming up a wall. But that took me a while, and each one of those little pieces of ribbon, like each little section, is actually sewn down. So I had to sew every single one of those down. So it took me a while to sew it on top of all that. But it was really fun to work on. I'd seen people do them, but I hadn't seen anybody do this pattern or things like this. So I thought it was really unique because it's one of my favorite basket patterns. But yeah.
Of course, is there a way you could possibly show off that skirt?
Yep. Sure can.
Okay. So everybody can see what you're talking about.
Okay, so can you guys see it pretty good?
Yeah, I can see where it's ribbon and it's woven.
Yes. So each little piece here, like each little or checker, square, whatever you want to call it, is sewn down. So these are all woven in. So the orange is woven in with the black and the yellow, etc. So it's a chevron pattern, and it goes all the way around to where they meet, and it looks like that. Oh, here we go. So like that little, kind of looks like a butterfly or something like that. Mm-hmm. 2 chevrons next to each other. And it does that on the front and the back. And then there's 3 rows of ribbon on top and bottom of those same colors. I called this basically, it's Water Spider in Cherokee. And I did that for the reason that the water spider, which obviously Water Spider Creations, but that's my favorite story, because it's about a creature, the water spider, doing something that everybody said that she couldn't do, which was
Right.
get the fire. And that's kind of how I kind of see myself too. I've always, you always have naysayers in life and things like that. But especially now, I have a rare disease that has kind of taken over my entire life. And people have told me that I needed to quit and that I don't need to be doing this. And I need to just stay at home and be complacent with that. And that's not me. I'm going to do things that I want to do. This is my life. I wouldn't know what to do without my art. But so that's the reason why I did the fire colors with that skirt, is because it's the water spider. That's essentially like her entire being is the first fire. So, but that's about that one. And then I've got some fun ones behind us too.
Yeah, we have a couple questions. People are wanting to know how they can purchase one of your skirts. And I have a question. Will that water spider or skirt you just showed off be available for sale at any time in the future?
Okay, so yes, to answer the questions about purchasing the skirts, you can go to my Facebook page and message me on there. It's Water Spider Creations, Water Spider being one word. And then, or you can email me, which is waterspidercreations@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram, which is Water Spider Creations as well. But yes, you can purchase one of these skirts. The only one that is not available that I've just put up here to kind of show off because I think it's gorgeous is this one here on the end. It's already sold. But the rest of them are available. And you can purchase those by messaging me on Facebook or Instagram, things like that. The skirt that I showed you, Water Spider, yes, it will be available. It's entered in CSAM, which is an art competition with the Chickasaws right now. But it will be available on the website, I believe, next week. So yes, it will be available. You will purchase that through their system. So
exciting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, got people who are saying they can't wait to see that. And they want to know how to buy. Like I said, you also do custom work, don't you?
Yes. A lot of the stuff that I do is mostly custom, which I love because, everything's unique to certain people. I do custom work on ribbon skirts, pucker toe moccasins, finger woven belts, 18th century sets, trade shirts, 18th century sets for men, feather capes. I just finished not too long ago a feather cape for a young woman in Texas who is getting married. And so I do everything and anything when it comes to custom work that is in my textile knowledge. And I love to try new things. I'm not scared to take on a challenge, which Lisa and I were talking about earlier yesterday about something like that. Art's something that's expressive. So you can do so much stuff. If you have an idea about something, go with it. We can make it work. Whether that's a skirt or, a feather cape or some moccasins or some beadwork. I do dabble in beadwork as well. I'm working on a pair of fully beaded moccasins right now for my friend Amy. And I've done, it's on my Facebook page, but I did a pair of fully beaded shoes. I guess it's been 4 years ago, I think now, but they were completely beaded. So an entire man's shoe, I think he was like a size 13 shoe. And it was completely beaded and like different. It was basically Union Jack design. So it was pretty cool. But I do all kinds of custom stuff. And, both of these are custom. I make moccasins for babies, and those are custom in the sense that you can customize the beaded edging on the outside of it. You can pick the color of it, whatever color you'd like. I do adult moccasins as well. Same thing. I just have you send a tracing of your foot to my snail mail mailbox out here. And I take your foot and I basically make a moccasin to fit your exact foot. So it's literally made for you. It's not just a cookie cutter design. So I think that's pretty cool. I know some people just use like a, standard, well, it's this many inches for this size foot, but I like to do it to the person's foot because not everybody's size 6 is the same size 6.
Right, right.
Right. And that, I feel like they get a better fit when you do that. So that's how I do mine.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Jules, for joining us. We're going to check back in real quick with Brandy and bring her back up on the screen. Let me see if I can. There she is. Jules, we'll be back with you in just a second. So, Brandy, you're back. I'm going to
Hey.
bring it up big so everybody can see. Oh my gosh, that buffalo is gorgeous. And guys, she made this live during this broadcast.
This is called confetti glass that's in the center. It's pretty cool. You see it in the light? Ooh. Put it on the light. On the light table? Here, we got one right here. So as you see, I surround myself with other people's art. Here we use these as our light tables also. Let's see. There you go. Some of my hair in there. There. So this piece is available for purchase. I'll clean it up and I'll put a little beaded hanger on it. And if anyone's interested, just contact me and let me know. Or if you'd like to order one, you like one to be in a different color. All of our pieces are different. None of them are just alike. So here's the back side.
So even if you use the same pattern, no two are exactly the same because you might mix up the glasses or.
Yeah, even with the same pattern, like this one, I used another one, but I still kind of hand drew a little bit. So it's not all like perfectly proportioned. But there you go. There's we got it done, Jenna. You did good.
So, wonderful.
We should.
So that was Brandy with her stained glass pieces. I'm going to quickly bring up all of our artists, or at least try to bring them all up on screen so they can say hello and goodbye one last time. So bear with me as we bring them all back. Artists, you're going to have to unmute yourself. It looks like a couple of them are, here we go. They turned off their cameras. So here we are. We got all of our artists back up. So there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
She is the
brothers.
I am.
There's the other artist girl.
They're here. I can hear them talking. No, I think Sarah's gone. She's not on here. She's not.
Sarah.
So, Robbie and Steven, can you turn your camera around so we can see you guys? So, again, thank you for tuning in to the Oklahoma Indian Festival. And looks like Robbie and Steven have been working there. So, but thank you for tuning in. You can like and follow us on Facebook for sure to see this and to get all the links to all of our artists. And then if you will go ahead and like our YouTube channel if you're on there and turn on notifications, and you'll get notifications when we go live in any future events. So I'd like all the artists to pop on real quick so that they can say goodbye and thank you. And one more last time, give their website or Facebook where they can be contacted. There we go. There's Sarah.
Moonhawkart.com for us.
Okay, hold on. Let me bring you up. So moonhawkart.com for you guys.
Yep. Or Facebook and Instagram as well. Everything's under Moonhawk Art.
Okay, so people will come and see you and get with you to get whatever they need. Okay. And Idati Jewelry.
Hey, we're trying to get back on. We're having a little difficulty on the camera, but
Thank you so much for including us.
Yes, thank you so much.
So the artists today are phenomenal.
Well, thanks for joining us. You guys are on screen, but it looks
We
like
are?
you're just still. So I don't know what's going on there.
There we go.
Oh, there we are.
So we got some
There you are.
figured out. Yeah. It's just slow
Yes.
responding.
Slow responding on this, but thank you so much.
Yes. There we are.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys. And the best place to get you is on Facebook or Instagram at Adati Jewelry.
Yes.
Or you can catch us in a couple of shows coming up. We will
Okay.
be Brush
So-
Creek in a couple weeks. And then
You
also-
guys will be at Brush Creek at in Tulsa.
Yes, also South Louis.
Okay.
We'll be at,
So be sure to put that in the comment, a link to that event in the comments so everybody can follow that and come see you if they're in the Tulsa area. So let me bring Greg, you're on. Can you hear? Okay. You're muted. There we go.
CherokeeCopper.com is our website, also our Facebook. So check us out. Got our emails and everything right there. Love to sit and work with you to put a smile on your face.
Guys, you really want to get, if you're looking for something special for Christmas, that Mother's Tear Gorget that Greg has, he's doing a limited number of those between now and Christmas. So if you want that, you need to get on the list. So,
Yes.
Tiffany.
Okay, Cherokee Ridge Jewelry or Cherokee Ridge, CherokeeRidgeJewelry.com or Cherokee Ridge Jewelry Designs on Facebook, Cherokee Ridge Jewelry Designs on Instagram. Here's my little logo. So if you see it, that's me. If you want anything custom, contact me. I can make anything except a refrigerator, according to my husband. Come online, shop often, shop early. I can bang
Buy it
something out
all.
today.
Well, thank you, Tiffany.
Mhm.
I am going to let me get Julie back up here.
Okay, so to contact me, it's Water Spider Creations on Facebook as well as Instagram. And my email is waterspidercreations@gmail.com. And you can reach me on any of those platforms. I'm try to be responsive within a couple of hours, so I can get to you fairly quickly.
Okay, wonderful. Thanks for joining us, Jules. We can't wait to have you back again.
Thank you.
We have Sarah back.
I unmuted this time. All right, yeah. So I'm on my Facebook group. So facebook.com/Suede plus Spruce. Be looking in the next couple weeks for an actual page. That way you don't have to go through the whole joining business. But for now, just look for the group and request to join. It's pretty good about getting back to everybody. And then we can kind of let you know or discuss what you're wanting and go from there. I personally design everything. So that's another reason why we ask at least, give us a month to try to get it in. I didn't think I mentioned that before, but because I draw it all out, design it, and then of course we have to get it into wood form. So it takes a little bit of time. But also Instagram, just Suede and Spruce. I keep moving. I can't figure out my camera, y'all. There we go.
Okay.
Close enough.
That's how we know everything's live, right? Because
Yeah.
so,
Thanks, y'all.
artists, they're not techie people. So we're all
Yeah. No,
Definitely
I'm
not.
not techie.
pre-recorded and edited. This is definitely live. So.
Yeah.
So I am gonna. So again, thank you everybody for joining us here today, and Please go like and follow, subscribe to all of our artists who were on today. Get your orders in early. And I'm hearing background noise, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. So get your orders in early and follow along. You might be able to meet some of these artists in person. Some of them are doing an event in Catoosa in October. Also, be sure to check out Tulsa Native American Day coming up in October. I believe it's the 12th. Many of these artists will be on that day with Tulsa Native American Day. They're doing a virtual market. And just go out and have a great day and buy Native American art. We appreciate you. Wado.